I want to commend the President for doing justice to these constitutional matters, although better late than never. I was expecting it in the first quarter of this year, but thank God it has come around this time. What I would have loved to see is the constraints that we have in this country. We have numerous constraints in this country. And what I would have loved to hear is that development on health, so that people will not be frightened to go to the hospital despite the COVID-19. But it's true, we had problems because of this COVID-19. But what is done? We commend the Health Committee for doing justice to go, because we know what is happening in the ground. We have to commend the Minister of Health and his team, but more needs to be done. Malaria, people don't even talk about malaria now. And is it that because of the COVID-19, malaria is no more existing? Is that so? Is it that because of the COVID-19, high blood pressure is no more existing? Or is it that because of the COVID-19, yellow fever is no more existing? All these things are on the ground. But now people are so afraid to go to the hospitals now. They prefer to go to the health centers, to the private hospitals. And how many average Gambians can afford to pay this amount? If you are about to die and you go to private hospitals, you will die because you don't have money to pay. And if you go to the hospitals here, somebody called me telling me that he's in the hospital, but the nurses are running away from him. So as a result, we have to struggle and go to the private hospitals. These are issues that are happening in this country. Now, plans are on the way. I just don't know when plans will reach. Plans should reach. If we don't prioritize, if we don't strategize, plans will never reach. And many, many plans are on the way. So, that being the case, I admire the President coming to this National Assembly to deliver his address. But I would love, before coming to the National Assembly to deliver his address, let him, what is wrong with him paying visits to the departments to see what is happening? Sometimes cut and paste, sometimes are issues, and we should really do away from those things. I admire everything he said. We have a lot of problems, but what are the strategies to make sure that we overcome those constraints? Those are the issues. We cannot say that everything is going right. No. Especially we know that we are in this transition period, number one. Number two, COVID-19 has struck us. We all know that there are problems, but we should find ways and means of solving these problems. We should strategize, work very hard. We should work very, very hard, including ourselves here in this National Assembly. We should pull our socks, work very hard, because we were the ones who stood here and sworn that we will do justice to this country. And any irregularities we do is waiting for us. All of us, including myself, the National Assembly members, executive, judiciary, everybody, we should pull our socks and work for the betterment of this country. People are looking at us. Some people know what is, sometimes people know what is happening. And some of us know what is happening. So that being the case, we call ourselves Muslims and Christians in this country. What is holding us from doing justice? Let us try by all means to make sure that all what we are doing is not in the interest of individuals, but the interest of this country. This is what I want to say, and I am appealing to the President to make sure that before coming up with any nation's address, let him do his thorough studies, to make sure that he knows what is happening in this country. But plans are on the way. My government is doing his level best to know that this, and to make sure that this and this is continuing. This is what we have been hearing since time immemorial. We have been hearing such, since time of since when I was in this country, I used to hear this. My government and I are making sure that plans will be done. Till when? I was hoping that after 2016 election, this kind of words will be away. But still, I am hearing it. And I am appealing that we do justice to this country. We are going, others will come. We are going, others will come. Let us do justice amongst ourselves. Let us try to see that constraints can be overcome, and problems can be solved. Thank you.